It's the Predator, and no, not that kind of Predator. It's the alien kind. Film begin, and we're in space, and there's a spaceship. But oh no, it's getting chased by another one, so opens up a wormhole to escape, and there's Earth, and now it's crashing into it. Let's flip to Earth, where it is nighttime, and here is a bush. Wait a minute, that's no bush, it's Chris Hansen, the greatest predator hunter of all time, who's about to ask those Mexican guys to take a seat because they kidnapped his production crew. But oh my god, look above, guys! There's that crashing spaceship! He's now wondering what the hell just happened. And look, it's that spacecraft! So better go investigate where there's some alien jizz goo and an alien COVID mask, with a mysterious bracelet that he has absolutely no idea what it is, but puts on anyway because, that's really smart. But wait! What the hell just fell out of that tree over there? It's the remains of the Predator R. Kelly's career. And there's a freaking another one. And that's totally shooking Chris Hansen, who somehow shoots a disc thingy out of that bracelet that does an ouchie on the Predator, rendering it incapacitated. So he's thinking, I should probably get out of here right now. But what's the absolute duck? There's a helicopter for some kind of reason. And that bracelet just randomly ejected the snitch from Harry Potter. Well, that was a strange sequence of events. So let's see what that helicopter was all about. Well, it's just landed and a load of guys with guns are running out of it. And here's random man who says, be careful because it's an alien and it will kill you. Which is a real mysterious, like, how does he know that? So let's go to Mexico, where Chris Hansen is at a bar asking that Disneyland employee to take a seat. And then says the barman, send this bag to America please, and then swallows that snitch while sirens are going off in the background. Scene transmission, and we're at high school where a bunch of kids are playing chess, and this kid, he's really into it. But watch out, the fire alarm has just gone off and all that noise has made him have an autistic breakdown because he has autism. Although, like, in this film he never suffers a breakdown again. And that teacher, he literally just ran off leaving him completely alone. So, you've got to love the public school system. He's back home and someone's at the door. And hey, it's that Tumblr guy who kept trying to message him on the internet. And he has a special delivery in that box, which is a real mysterious. So he goes downstairs with it to open it up and it's that Predator COVID helmet. So that means he's Chris Hansen's son. Quick flip to G4's finest, Olivia Munn, who's infinitely better than this monstrosity. And there's a Fed asking her to come round his house while whipping out his throbbing photo collection of predators. The alien kind, not the other ones. Back to Chris Hansen, who's being asked by Tubbs if he's alright because he may be having a tough time right now. But Chris Hansen says, I'm cool, don't worry about me, boss. But that didn't work, and he's now being loaded onto a bus with bloody handcuffs on. Because he hasn't actually done anything wrong, but he might have PTSD, which is exactly how you treat people with that condition. You totally just put him in a stressful environment. And there's a bunch of other guys on that bus too, who have also been arrested for doing silly shit, like Alex Tate, who did a friendly fire, and then there's Ja Rule, who shot a commanding officer, and look, they even have Morbius, who did something, but the writers by this time ran out of ideas of what to do with him, so we don't know what he actually did. We're changing scenes because Olive Oil is now being escorted into a secret military base, but what the hell? There's that alien technology on the walls that the guys from the History Channel have been searching for. But oh my god, look over there guys, they have the Predator that got outshied earlier. And that's left Olive Oil completely shook. So they go have a look and she's absolutely loving it. But random man, he's not ducking around and says, we did some tests and those results will explode your tits because that Predator has human DNA. So Olive Oil completely just snatches that iPad out of his hands and starts swiping. And look, she's found a picture of a soldier, so asks, who is he? And random man says, that's Chris Hansen. You may know him from Dateline's classic show, To Catch a Predator. And she's like, he's into predator catching? We should totally speak to him. But random man says, we can't because he's on his way to a psych evaluation place. Because he might have PTSD. But alright, we'll bring him here. Let's head to Chris Hansen, where the bus driver just got a radio message to reroute to another place. And then Ja Rule asks him, so why are you here? And he says, it's because I saw a freaking alien. But no one believes him. Just like how the Rotherham police never believed any of those girls because they were too busy dancing at pride parades. So while that's happening, what's going on in space? There's a mysterious super predator who's coming down to Earth. Well, that's really cool. So let's check out Autistic Kid, who somehow is working out how to operate that bracelet thingy, and he doesn't actually realise it, but it's actually doing a communication with the super predator, Jimmy Savile. And if you don't know who that is, it's the predator the BBC covered up for years, despite knowing he was full well a nonce. Wait, there's something going on in that lab place where olive oil is. Oh my god, the Predator Man has woken up, is broken all of its restraints, and is now doing a mass murder all around, while getting shot repeatedly, which has no effect on him at all. But Olive Oil, she's a smart lady and goes, you know what, I'm gonna go head out. So is now totally hiding, and there's the Predator, and it totally sees her, meaning she's gonna die. But actually, it decides, you know what, I actually like Olive Oil, it's great for Mediterranean salad, so it just goes off to do other murders, leaving her completely alive, which doesn't make any bloody sense. And look, he's totally just found the helmet from the previous films, and that somehow still works. So Wi-Fi calls the helmet in Autistic Kid's room and reads the name of his high school on that whiteboard, meaning he knows exactly where to go to find him. Even though that literally should mean nothing to an alien, because he doesn't speak English, he has no concept of the English language, and he doesn't even have Google Maps. We're back on a special bus where they're at a military base. And wait! Look! There's the Predator running around outside, and everyone on the bus can see it, and they're like, ah! Chris Hansen was right! There is a Predator hiding on every street. So Alex Tate says to Tourette's Kid, if your mum was a video game, she would be rated E for everyone. And ha ha ha, that's really funny and original. I can't believe that's in a 2018 film. Oh, way ahead of its time. So Tourette's Kid, he took that one to heart, and then gets Alex Tate around the neck. And that really pissed off Military Man, who says, pack that stupid shit in right now. So the entire special bus beat the absolute crap out of the guards, and then steal their stuff, and then boot them off the moving bus, potentially killing them. And apparently they're the good guys. Quick flip to Olive Oil, who's running around outside with a gun, and look! Sticky green alien goo. So decides without any military training, the best thing to do is to go follow it. And there's the freaking Predator! But wait a minute, now Jimmy Savile's spaceship is flying overhead, so Predator Man starts running after it on foot because, oh, that'll work, he'll catch up in about half an hour, and then jumps down in front of that bus, which is about to hit him with an accusation, so that Predator pays large sums of money to stop it working, and then runs off. Well, the special bus really want to catch up with that alien, but they can't use the bus anymore, obviously, so they're really in need of some transport. So Ja Rule says, get to the chopper! Just like Dutch did. And now there are motorcycles, because ha ha ha, he didn't actually mean a helicopter, he meant motorcycles. Oh my god, this film is trash. So, let's go to Jimmy Savile, who has just landed on Earth, and he has freaking alien dogs that he sets loose. So let's immediately go back to the special bus, who have got a hotel room, somehow. And Olive Oil is sleeping. Wait a minute. No, she's not. She's up and has a shotgun pointed at them, asking, what's going on? Who the hell are you guys? They're telling her that there's a freaking alien, even though she already knew that. And then they're gonna go chase it. So she says, that's pretty cool actually. I'm gonna join you guys on a special bus. But where could that Predator possibly be? I mean, it ran away, we have no idea. That's a really hard one. Wait, nope. Chris Hansen knows and says that Predator is going to my house where my kid lives because I sent a load of his shit there. Now he's back home because legit he just straight up teleported there and he's looking for his son. But oh no, he's not here. He's out trick-or-treating. So let's go to Autistic Kid who's wearing that Predator helmet. But here's some bullies and one of them throws a beer can at him so immediately gets deleted, which would probably result in 25 years to life in the real world. Oh, but he's actually a bit embarrassed about this, so goes off on his own where there's a dog. But he better watch out though, because I heard that's the breed that eats children. But wait a minute, there's also the predator dogs who just rolled up out of nowhere, and Autistic Kid is gonna die. Like, really, really die. Wait, nope, sorry, Chris Hansen just turns up out of freaking nowhere and stops those predators like he did in this show. And look, they're literally shooting the absolute crap out of those dogs, but obviously they're invincible because the plot demanded it. Oh wait, nope, sorry, one just got a grenade down the gullet and it has now exploded, and the other one, it gets a bullet at close range in the head, and for some reason all those other bullets couldn't do it, but that one can, and it walks off with special needs. But oh my god, the Predator, he's found them somehow very easily, and it has Morbius by the neck, ordering them to put their cameras down. So they do. But not Chris Hansen, oh no, because he's used to people letting their guard down and then pouncing on them with a full production crew. So he starts shooting it at close range, but obviously the plot gotta happen so he doesn't die. They're like, isn't real scary right now. So they go run into autistic kid's school and that predator follows them in there. So basically that predator is now in a school. Kind of like those TikTok teachers boasting of teaching inappropriate subjects to children. Oh, what a great world. Anyway, so Chris Hansen is now up against the wall big time and he's gonna die. But look out! The ultimate predator, Jimmy Savile, just found them somehow and then just does a murder on the other predator. What's happening now though? Well, Random Man has that dead predator on a slab saying, I think Jimmy Savile killed this predator because he was going to expose the BBC as a bunch of nonce protectors. And now he's like, oh, that's really interesting. We're going to brush that one under the carpet. So I'm going to go off and find Autistic Kid because he has the alien tech. And he straight up worked all of that out very easily. Let's go to the special bus, who are just chilling out. But wait a minute. Olive Oil just looked down a microscope and figured out the entire plot line. Literally by looking down an optical microscope. She's saying those predators are going from planet to planet and upgrading themselves by harvesting the most dangerous animals' DNA from that planet. And it's like, that's amazing. You discovered that from an optical microscope. But hold up, here comes that special needs pedo dog that got the bullet in the head earlier, remember? And look even more here, guys. There's the helicopter with Random Man on it, who somehow managed to find him. Which is incredible because the FBI can't find any of those nonsense named in Epstein's book, but can find a bunch of people from a special bus in the countryside. Oh, they've probably got magic. You know what? Doesn't matter, because he's landed, is now doing an interrogation, saying to Olive Oil, that alien spacecraft we found earlier, it's a hijacked spacecraft, and that predator was escaping his own kind, and there's something really special in that spacecraft that I want. And it's like, wow, it's almost like he knows all his information, just so the plot can happen. Oh, because how else did he figure that one out? He's now explaining the reason all those predators are coming here to Earth is because in a few generations' time, climate change is going to destroy all of us, and there'll be no DNA for them to collect and upgrade themselves with. It's like, I never studied paleoclimatology or atmospheric chemistry at university level, so I'm going to assume that the Earth's climate has always been in homeostasis since the Cambrian explosion 500 million years ago. Oh, but not when humans came along and it's completely out of control. Oh, and it also says that they want to take over the planet once we're all gone because it really likes hot environments with all that CO2 that has never been so bloody high. That's really cool. So what's Autistic Kid up to? Oh no, he's getting kidnapped while Chris Hansen is under strict guard and he's like, oh my god, I need to escape really badly right now. So just straight up deletes all those crap guards who forgot how to do the basics of guarding. And look, Olive Oil is also about to die. Like, really, really die. Wait, nope, sorry. Special needs Deus Ex Machina dog just rolled up out of nowhere with a grenade. And well, that totally just worked. And so she just escapes very easily. They all meet up, but Chris really needs to take a dump right now. And obviously, he just goes off and chuds out that snitch that he swallowed earlier, remember? And also, that snitch can make people invisible. But hold on, there's another helicopter arriving. And what the absolute shit? It's Alex Tate! It's like, what? How? Seriously, how did they get a helicopter? Oh my god, these writers are on so many drugs right now. So, what's Random Man doing? He's taken Autism Kid onto the spaceship to make him do some child labour because his autism makes him very smart. But look, Chris Hansen also made it somehow off camera and no one noticed a helicopter coming anywhere near that probably very secure base. Oh my god, that was really convenient. They go inside to do spaceship stuff. And Random Man is like, oh my god, I'm so cool. I have all the smarts. I can't believe my plan is working out. But it's not true though, because Chris Hansen used that snitch to make himself invisible and then get onto that spaceship and then trap that child kidnapper. So pretty much like his old show. And then he deletes generic Guardman, who probably only took this job to provide for his family. But he won't kill Random Man though. Oh no. Instead, he's going to make him do some stuff by going outside where all those guards are pointing guns at him. And he says, don't shoot me, you bunch of dicks, or I'll get my friends to shoot you. But Random Man thinks it's all a joke, when actually it isn't, because there's one of his special little guys right now with a gun, and he's ready to kill. Like, really, really, wait, nope, sorry. The Predator just turned up somehow, and then shoots him so he's got big ouchies. And then he sets off a flare that alerts all the other guys. It's like, oh my god, that's resulted in a massive shootout. But none of the special little guys die, just the baddies because of plot armor. And look, there's Jimmy Savile, who's taking bullet after bullet without suffering a single bloody wound. That's scaring everyone, so they go hide while Jimmy Savile goes into that BBC safe space, and now is using a translator to tell those guys via a speaker, I may have links to the royal family and the upper echelons of society, but I can assure you that there is no elite nonce ring because that's just QAnon's conspiracy stuff, and Jeffrey Epstein was completely working alone this entire time. Oh my god, I can't believe how much lies you guys are speaking. You better get running right now because I'm coming to do a Snopes fact check murder. So they're like, oh my god, let's run big time. And they do, but oh no, it's already caught them up, so they start shooting the absolute crap out of it again, but obviously, that doesn't make for a good movie, so it's completely invincible. They run again, and then go hide, hoping to ambush it with wood chippers. But oh no, it can see in infrared, so he starts deleting all those Twitter pages that were following the Ghislaine Maxwell trial, while allowing child exploitation on their site. And just remember guys, you're the conspiracy theorist if you think there's something very suspicious going on. Oh, not them though, they're very good people. Look, it's about to destroy olive oil, just like Frost destroyed any hope of G4's revival. And that COVID helmet that she was carrying, they just found on the floor, and then it pops out a shooty gun that fires an accusation at Jimmy Savile. But obviously, it had the BBC force field on it, and it's absolutely fine. So they blow it up with a few mines that they fitted earlier, and then it sets it on fire. It's like, oh no. And then it fell off a cliff, so it's probably dead. Wait, no it isn't, because it's absolutely fine with just slight roasting. And look, it's got Chris Hansen now by the neck saying, your work has hindered me and my map friends for too long. And then yeets him instead of just killing him right there like he's been doing to everyone else this entire film. Oh, and then kidnaps Autistic Kid, so Olive Oil then explains to Hansen, the reason Jimmy just stole your kid is because he wants his DNA, as autism is the next stage of evolution. Which I'm pretty sure is not offensive to people who suffer severe autism or their family who have to provide very special care day in day out. Anyway, it's taking Autistic Kid into that BBC spaceship, so everyone else jumps on top of it, which is really dumb. And now there's a Snopes fact check force field coming to protect that ship from accusations, and they're all gonna die. Like, really, really die. Wait, no, well actually kind of, because Chris Hansen gets underneath that force field, while Morbius gets his legs chopped off, and then falls off, and Ja Rule yeets himself into the engine, so now the ship has big ouchies. Chris Hansen is now inside the BBC and shoots Jimmy Savile, but it doesn't work because he's bloody invincible. So it shoots back with a grappling gun, and then Chris Hansen falls out the ship, and he's like, oh, I've got so many ouchies. But he better be careful though, because Jimmy is now landed and he's coming to fix it. So it's big wartime, while Autistic Kid watches from the ship. But look out! Olive just turned up out of nowhere, then fired some bullets at blank range that did absolutely nothing to destroy the Predator. Oh look, and now here comes the special needs dog. He's like, he just turned out of nowhere as well, and is giving them a grenade because of convenience. And now the Predator is standing next to his ship, so Autistic Kid turns on the force field that lobs off his arm. So then they go grab it, and use his arm to fire that grenade into the Predator. And it blew it up. Like, it's now in pieces, but somehow it's still alive. So Chris Hansen walks up to it and fires a couple of bullets into its face, which totally worked this time, unlike all those hundreds of other bullets which were of higher caliber. Oh my god, this is amazing. It's like, well, that's pretty much it, and it was pretty much the stupidest thing I've ever seen for a long time.
Subscribe button.
Is always right.